Welcome to Look Right, the only show that can correctly pronounce the word rural.
The only show that asymptotically approaches zero.
For our first trip to continental Europe, Andy and I wanted to do something special. But that was overbooked, so we ended up in 2010 World Cup finalist territory, Amsterdam.
Kidding. Now this stereotypical land of sin.
Hey guy, my mom watches this show. Oh, sorry.
This stereotypical land of skin.
Man, think of the children!
Now, originating as a couple of fishing villages along the Amstel River, Amsterdam is now a town of serene canals and free thinking.
Open-air markets and coffee shops.
Bicycles and red lights.
The contrasty things. Now Charlie and I will be here all weekend trying to bring you guys, like, the truth, man. It's a joke.
So sit back and relax.
Try to figure out number 37 down in this week's New York Times crossword puzzle.
Join the army.
The answer is fjord. 37 down is fjord.
Go for a strenuous run.
I know it's tough because like there's that F and then there's like a J right after that, and like nobody thinks F and J would go together like that.
And since we're gonna get hit by a bike.
Remember.
Television riding in my brain, a premeditated attack on my central nervous system. For any other organ that lets me be this way, a comic monologue on entertainment news. Maybe jokes at others' expense will keep me from you, or be enough to keep my mind off you. Telling everybody doesn't last too long. I see your face, I hear your voice in every network, sitcom, orchestral, theme song.
The canals are just the surface of this town.
If you go a bit deeper, you'll find the indulgent lifestyle this city is known for.
Delve deeper still, and you'll find a lesser-known Amsterdam, full of fascination and the unexpected.
Hi, Andy and Charlie here in Amsterdam of the Netherlands.
Yes. We're in Dam Square right now, which I'm almost positive is probably one of the busiest things I've ever seen in my entire life.
It's pretty busy. We have people eating bread off of clothing line.
Yeah, we have loads of pigeons.
So many pigeons.
By the handful. Well, I mean, considering one pigeon's probably about one handful, I'd say lots of handfuls of pigeons.
So the name Dam Square comes from the fact that this was the exact location of where the original dam of Amsterdam was located. It was the dam that first dammed off the Amstel River?
It was Amstel.
Amstel River?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I thought was just a beer company, but apparently it was the name of a river.
Get it? Amsterdam. Kind of like Amsterdam.
Somebody stop that.
it's probably the most bike-friendly city I've ever seen, where there are bike lanes absolutely everywhere. And along the canals, there's always designated bike streets, some places where cars can't even go on. And everyone rides their bike here, either bikes or mopeds.
This is true.
And while this city's pretty manageable on foot, it's so much fun to ride the bikes.
It is.
And
It is.
yeah, it's pretty much the only way to see the city. Yeah.
I mean, I know that you probably hear it a lot, like, you know, oh, Amsterdam is, you know, a biking city, and you're like, yeah, I got it. Until you actually get here and see this sea of bikes, you really don't have any idea how much I love bikes out here. It's a lot.
No, it's perfect to ride around here. It's completely flat, and you just get these really nice, laid-back cruising bikes, and it's just comfortable to ride around and swarm around a bunch of pedestrians and cars and trams, and it's dangerous, but it's fun. Yeah.
It's fun. Dangerous.
Stretch my hands to the beat of a drum.
We could dance everyone.
Or pull my legs, I won't be long.
You could bring me along.
Up the hill in a car we can feel easy, we sway like an old time parade. What do you see? What does it mean when the people look sad? What's that you say when a stone's marked with name? Oh, what you see, a ceremony when you get old and it's time to let go. Just where people go. Down there must be cold. A 6-foot solemn oath. Hold my eyes, I don't want to believe.
I could hide in the trees.
After all that riding, I could use some food. What do they got for grub around here? McDonald's. 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 McDonald's at night. McDonald's at an airport. McDonald's. Burger King. McDonald's.
Now, I'm about to eat traditional Netherlands food, which is a deep fried potato covered in mayonnaise. We need to do this more often in the States. It's really good.
So let's say, on the off chance, you didn't travel halfway around the world to have some fool hand you a Big Mac.
Well, you're in luck. Because at Fabo, you can serve your fat, lazy self out of what... Hi, how you doing? Hey, how's it going? You can serve yourself out of what looks like a wall of easy bake ovens. Fabo is so easy, you could go for breakfast. Or lunch. Or breakfast. Or lunch. Or breakfast.
And never run out of delicious food options.
So what'd you get there, Charlie?
Specialty croquette, and it's got pork and beef spiced. Yeah, it smells really good.
You gonna try it?
It's really hot.
If burgers with their own miniature hotel rooms are not your thing, you might go for something more like this lame market. Joking. Where you can get things like portobello shrooms,
Cheese. Cheese. Meat. Hey, what's up?
wool, greens,
Bread. Bread.
or if you're not even hungry, you could just get these gorgeous flowers for your girlfriend.
I don't have one of those.
Hey everybody, we are officially now at the highest point in the entire city.
Mount Amsterdam.
Mount Amsterdam, as they call it.
Elevation?
1.6 meters above sea level. We saw it from afar and it was towering. It's like a bridge, so it's not even really fair to call it the highest point because there's water directly below us. So I don't know if it's kind of a cop-out if you ask me, but beautiful, beautiful mountain that
Yeah,
we're standing
gorgeous.
atop,
Good yodel.
complete with graffiti.
Yeah.
Graffiti mountain.
And now, Andy knows some things.
All right, we're standing right outside the old church in Amsterdam, and I believe it is so named because it is old. It's actually smack dab right up against the red light district, and it was done that way, I believe, on purpose because it was a good way back then for the church to bring in revenue. As sailors would come into town, they would do whatever it is I'm told they do there, and then they would feel really bad about it. So they would go and repent for their sins, which came at a hefty, hefty fine.
Heed me.
You'll notice this building behind me is leaning forwards. That's because the Dutch had a hard time bringing things up several flights of stairs where it wouldn't flood as often because the lower floors tend to flood like lower floors are one to do. So what they did is they rigged a pulley to the top of it, and they used to just pull things up to the top floors, and so the lean of the building would help it would help the items not hit up against the house on their way up. I think it probably would have been easier just to make the arms that jut out of the building a little bit longer, but hopefully that explains why that's that way.
So Andy and I are about to leave Amsterdam right now. We're about to get on the train back over to the airport. But the batteries are almost dying on this, so I just wanted to say that Amsterdam is a fantastically interesting town that is more than just the red light district and the coffee shops that you've all heard about. But those are pretty interesting in and of themselves.
It's true. It's just a beautiful city all around. The canals are gorgeous. The whole, leaning buildings idea I think is very pretty. And of course there's the red light district, and of course there's all that other stuff. But I think if you it's very interesting for me to see how they're kind of like they intermingle a little bit. One right next to the other.
Yep. So it's a really interesting town, and we had a really good time.
Stereotypical land of skin?
Good dog.
Ow.
Hi. You're cute. Hi.
Hi. Thanks for letting us pet your face.